Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering some mailbag questions today. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the mailbag, it's very interesting. Interesting question pops up. It says, is Odell Beckham Jr. still the number one receiver? Man, that's a fully loaded question. So, Odell Beckham, as we all know, started this season out with the Cleveland Browns. He was then given his release. He was granted his release from the Browns. And it was just a toxic, tumultuous situation with the organization. He was released. He got his choice to pick any NFL teams he wanted to go to. There was a number of suitors from the Green Bay Packers to the Rams to the Saints. It was just a number of teams that were interested. He chose to go to the Los Angeles Rams. That offense was built primarily around Cooper Kupp this year. You look at Cooper Kupp's production, and he made his choice. So mind you, when he's going into a team, into a season that's already going, they've already got a hot hand at the wide receiver position. The quarterback has already built a rapport with that receiver. You're looking right now at Cooper Kupp being the top dog on that team. Mind you, when you get a playmaker like that on your team, most teams will game plan and add you to a game plan. But what they got with Cooper Kupp is working. Why change it? Now, mind you, I believe that Odell Beckham Jr. is still a number one receiver. I do believe it. But the team he's on and the role he's on and the role they're asking him to play doesn't bode well for him going out and getting 12 targets a game. Doesn't bode well for him going out and getting 13 catches a game. That's just not his role on this team. Now, mind you, he's on a one-year deal, and after this, he's a free agent. Odell Beckham is doing the right things, saying the right things, and playing a good team because he wants to get paid. He's 29 years old, I believe. This is one of his last chances to get a big payday. Mind you, this is what he wants. He wants to get a big payday on a team that he prefers to play for next year. So mind you, it may not be in LA. It could be any number of teams. But mind you, he's trying to get paid. Now, mind you, 44 receptions, 537 yards, and 6 touchdowns in the last 9 games. Again, he's doing what he's asked to do. There's no issues. There's no issues in what he's doing. I don't see any issues. He's been a good teammate. From what I see, again, from all the reports, he's been a pleasure to deal with. You got to think, with Cooper Kupp's role on that team, I don't know. He came in and Cooper Kupp was already on fire. Cooper Kupp had already started his monster season. Do you see what Cooper Kupp's numbers are? I don't care if y'all call him a slot receiver. I don't care if y'all call him whatever. The guy is balling. Cooper Kupp had one of the 5 best NFL seasons in the history of the NFL. He almost broke Calvin Johnson's record. Almost. If he would have played more snaps, if they would have pushed the issue, I believe he could have actually broke it. He was the best receiver in the NFL this year. Him and Devontae Adams. So, I do believe Odell Beckham Jr. is a number one receiver still. It's just his role this season on this team is not that. So, you got to keep in mind, the man wants to get paid. Anybody wants to get paid. If me and you was in that same position, we'd do the same thing. So, I think we just got to take that with a grain of salt and keep in mind his role with the Browns was what it was. Baker Mayfield played a part in that. The offense, the injuries played a part in that. So, it's just different. But I look at it like this. He's going to get paid after this season. He's playing the right way. He's playing well. And I think in the playoffs, you're seeing Odell make big plays. So it's one of those things where, you just got to deal with it. So, but get in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Do you feel like Odell Beckham Jr. is the number one receiver? Or do you feel like he's not? You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you for watching the whole entire video. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the content. And as always, we thank you so very much for coming back each and every week, and we'll see you on the next video.